decisions. College students have to make so many decisions. An additional decision this semester is where to take your finals. This is Ruth Bomar, your online academic coach, and in today's video, I'm going to explore two of my students and the decision they made regarding where they would take their finals. Let's get started. First of all, what do these two students share in common? Both students are sophomores. Both of them are doing better this semester. Both of them are doing school on campus. So they decided to not do school at home, even though everything was online. Now, this is where they are different. One of them lives in a dorm and lives very far away from school. The other one lives in an apartment and lives just an afternoon drive from school. Now, what do we decide? How do we make decisions? Making decisions is a life skill. It requires executive function thinking, and here are the factors we wanted to explore when we make this decision. We want to look at all our factors and how it might impact your performance during finals. One is internet reliability. This is really important in this semester because everything is online. And who will be using the internet during finals week, and will that impact the accessibility for you to use the internet and how strong the internet will be? Number two is workspace. What does your workspace look like? Will you have that workspace at home? You've already established that on campus. So what will workspace look like? And your ability to control workspace. Do you have to share your workspace with other people in the family? And also controlling your time and your routine. So remember, up to now, if you live on campus or in an apartment, the student has been controlling when they get up, when they eat, when they sleep, when do they shower, when do they study, when do they play. So controlling that daily time, how will that impact be different at home versus in your apartment? Now, another thing to think about is eating. How accessible will eating be during finals week? And how will that impact your ability to focus and maintain focus and do your very best during finals? Where will your friends be? Will your friends be on campus, or will they also be gone? How lonely will campus or your apartment be during finals? That might be a positive for some individuals, and that might be not so positive, maybe even a negative for other individuals. Now, the distractions. Let's talk about distractions. External distractions, particularly sound. Based on your location, you could be you have lots of sound distractions. Sound has a routine and a rhythm. If you live close to a freeway or an airport or a railroad track or a hospital, or simply the people that you live with, when the noise involved in sharing the bathroom or sharing the kitchen, or when those people get up in the morning or when they leave the house, people make sound, and that sound can be a distraction, and it also has a rhythm. So think about the sound distraction in one location versus the other and how that'll impact your performance in taking finals. The other thing is the people you'll be living with, of course. If you live in an apartment, there's your fellow students. If everybody is studying and working on finals, sometimes that's easier to stay focused. If you're the only person studying and working on finals, that might be a little more difficult. At one location, the demands that your family has on you, maybe running errands, family conversations, family giving opinion. So all of this are the dynamics of living with a family, and that's not necessarily negative. We live in a family, and we need each other, and we do contribute to the dynamics of the people that we live with. So this is normal, but this is something to think about as you decide, where will I take my finals? So I want to tell you that my student, the one who lived in a dorm far from home, decided to go home to take his finals, and he had the support that he needed at home, and it was just a better environment for him to focus and maintain focus at home. The student who lived in an apartment chose to take her finals in her apartment because of all these factors, and it was better. Her performance would be optimal in her apartment. So a quick recap, what are the things you need to think about when making the decision where to take your finals? Internet, workspace, control over your personal time and space, external distractions like sound, and then, of course, interacting with the people that you live with and having that conversation, asking for some nice, healthy boundaries so that you can focus and finish your finals and do well. This is Ruth Bomar, your online academic coach. Let's finish the semester strong.